Yo, it's Guido coming back at you with a tactics talk. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you hear a little echo, that's because my office is cleared out of stuff ready for new windows. So apologize if it's irritating. I did listen to it a little bit. Didn't sound like it was too bothersome, although it is bothering me right now. Speaking of bothering people, we're going to watch Nona bother the enemy team. And I am talking about some serious bother. He is top tier. This is a fantastic setup for a T-29. It's only a 2-tier battle, and look at all the hit points he's got on those togs over there. When he sent me this in, he said, there's a pretty good game, did a lot of damage, got a lot of kills, and bonus for the tog platoon. And I didn't know if he meant on his team or the enemy team, but it looks like the enemy team. So he's going to come up and over this way. Now he is facing another T-29, so let's see what the enemy T-29, because often what happens here, and by the way, this is a first look. I have not seen this battle yet. We're just going to go as we watch it. But often what happens in situations like this where you have a compatriot or a counterpart, not necessarily a compatriot, but a counterpart tank that's similar to yours on their side, that's in a really good situation and map, they often misplay it, especially if you end up having a dominant performance. So what's pretty cool here is you can see that Nona's come around the corner and he's not taking any hits. Now, where is that JP? I have not seen or heard from him yet. He does not appear to be in these bushes here because Nona's really able to just sort of come around this corner and not have any issues. So we'll see if that JP shows up. Well, it doesn't matter because the Artie showed up, and there he is. Strangely enough, he was not even looking at Nona. I do not understand that. That is one of the tanks. And there's another TD back there that really hasn't shot at Nona. That one's hard to figure. And it doesn't matter because he has gone back to the garage. Nona is having his absolute way. And as you will notice, for you new guys, anyone who has not gone up the T-29 line, he is playing it to its absolute strength, staying hull down, meaning he is just coming far enough forward on this hill that his gun is exposed, his turret is exposed, but his hull is not exposed any more than it absolutely has to be. Now, this is actually kind of interesting because his team is not really winning. Is he going to shoot on the move? Look at that. He does eat a fairly big hit. KV-85s actually can hit pretty hard for a tier 6. So that dude dropped 235 on Nona. And of course he had exposed his hull on that, right? As he moved forward, then he was no longer hull down. Gets another artillery smack right there. And the JP is still sitting back in the bushes over there. Still really hasn't fired. At least at Nona anyway. And he's going to swing all the way back here. We got a Tiger 1. I think I might have just come right up that little saddle right there. I'm not really sure why he didn't. But the T-29 is there as well. Leo's in trouble. Let's see if we can get this Tiger out because we don't want to fight a Tiger and a T-29. There you go. The T-29 did take some hit points, so we're on similar hit points. But he's got some TOG backup. Calling in the TOG backup. You know, what's going to happen here? Are we going to... Looks like he's going to have to deal with the TOGs first before he can get in there and start helping with the T-29. But the T-29 looks like he ate a big shot from the KV-2. He is down to a 1-shot for Nona, and that's probably all she wrote on the T-29. Nicely done. The JP has repositioned down to the bottom of the hill. The TOG is just hoping he can sneak a shot in on. Is this going to happen? Oh, dang it. Just missed. KV-2. And I said derp. Is the KV-2 running the... He is, isn't he? Is he running the 107? Stand by, people. What on earth? No, I just thought it was long. Hold on, wait a minute. What's happening here? I can't see the gun. Show me the gun. There you go. Show me that gun. Okay, KV-2 does have the derp. Fantastic. I thought it was the 107 for a minute. It looked like it was... Well, I was going to say it looked... Oh, never mind. I was going to say something about long gun, but I'm just going to leave it. Even though I'm not leaving it. The Cromwell and the Dicker Max are down there at the cap. There you go, Nona. Might as well turn around. Should have turned around earlier, but that's all right. Cromwell does take out the 100Y. Looked like they were going to handle him. But we've got a P-43 TER. Pretty dangerous foe, actually, at tier 7 for a medium. Looks like a relatively high hit point Cromwell, if not all of his hit points. The Artie's getting beat up. Cromwell is hanging out near, I guess, the cap, but not on the cap, looks like. That's very... There he goes. He is moving around. Nona's going to wait till he comes to the other side of the KV-2, but then the Cromwell stops and he swings his turret back over. That was some nice muzzle discipline right there. I was a little bit worried you might TK, but nice job. Not TK on purpose, of course, but accidentally. Another nice shot into the crumble. And we're at 2,900 with 6 kills. Absolutely dominating in this game. Oh, man. I think if that crumble had actually continued going forward, you'd have missed, because I don't think you had enough lead fire, but I feel like he was rocking back and forth. There's a big hit on... Oh, that's a bounce on the TR. Now, one thing I want you to watch here is, if I were you, I would have backed up just a little bit more. You're probably in pretty good shape, I guess. Mostly because the ground actually goes up slightly right here. But if you look right here, it looks like he has a view at your hole, just based on how much space there is between the bottom of the tank and where you can see the ground right here. But then if you take another look at it from here, because the ground goes up, it looks like, and it's so far away from you, just doing the angles right there, it looks like you're actually holding down to this guy. He's probably looking right at your turret. Let's see if he takes a shot at you. He does. He misses. And the artillery has a bead on you as well. Looks like, did you fix? That's good. If you did fix the stun, that was a good idea. And holy cow, now we're just getting pounded by a 304. And that is a big bummer. We're down to 2. We got a 304 and a P43 TR. We've been ammo racked, and we don't have a repair kit. And just like that, something that looked like pretty much a sure thing has changed just a little bit. You got time. I think I would just let this sit for a minute. The problem is, you don't quite have enough time to wait till you get reloaded, because he is going to cap out pretty soon. Man, I'm not sure about this approach. You really put your side to him. So you're gonna... Oh, the 304 is down there. Holy cow! Don't you wish you had your reload set up? Oh, that's tough, man. Now, is he going to stop out in the middle somewhere? I don't know if he knows he's seen. Oh. All right. Is he going to fire where you were? Oh, that was fantastic. Well done. Well done. That was a big misplay on the 304's part. He should have dove back in behind all that stuff into the trees and kept moving for a while. There's the TR. He's definitely on a one-shot to you. There's no more artillery to bother you. You can just kind of go hold down. He takes a little shot, just a nice fully aimed, and he's bumming. Down he goes. 4,000 damage. 275 assist. 9 kills. Is that Radley Walters? I believe it is. Is it Radley or the other one? I don't remember. It's a good award. Let's put it that way. Nicely done, Nona. That was a lot of fun to watch. You know, when you get those kinds of setups where you're top tier and you've got the tank for the terrain and the map, one thing you got to avoid is being a little bit over-aggressive. And Nona was aggressive enough to get shots, but not so over-aggressive that he just YOLO'd in there. And he really played the T-29 to its strengths. For those of you who are new and don't have this tank, it's a very, very good Tier 7 tank, and that was a good clinic on how to use it as far as being hold down. And I discussed a couple of those things along the way. So when you can, make sure you fight that tank that way if it is possible. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your support. And as always, we will see you.